At 81, Gladys Knight remains one of the most revered voices in American music. Born Gladys Maria Knight on May 28, 1944 in Atlanta, she has spent more than 7 decades shaping the sound of soul and R&B. From childhood stardom to global acclaim, her journey reflects resilience, faith, and extraordinary talent. In recent years, she has also spoken tenderly and honestly about her longtime friend Michael Jackson, offering heartfelt reflections that reveal the humanity behind his legend and the emotional weight of fame. A prodigy from Atlanta, Gladys displayed remarkable vocal ability almost as soon as she could speak. By the age of 4, she was singing solos in her church choir, astonishing congregations with a voice far beyond her years. Her family quickly recognized that her gift was rare and deserving of nurturing. At just 8 years old, she won the televised competition Ted Mack and the original Amateur Hour, a pivotal moment that hinted at the greatness ahead. Even then, her poise and emotional depth set her apart from other young performers. The birth of a family legacy. In the 1950s, Gladys joined her siblings and cousins to form a family singing group that would later become known as Gladys Knight and the Pips. The original lineup included her brother Merrill Bubba Knight and cousins Edward Patton and William Guest. Their harmonies were tight, their choreography polished, and Gladys's lead vocals unforgettable. Through relentless touring and perseverance, they built a reputation as one of the most dynamic live acts of their era. Motown and the rise to national fame. The group's signing with Motown Records propelled them to national recognition. During their time there, they recorded enduring classics such as I Heard It Through the Grapevine, If I Were Your Woman, and Neither One of Us Wants to Be the First to Say Goodbye. These songs showcase Gladys's emotional intensity and storytelling ability. While Motown provided exposure, the group's sound always carried a distinctive gospel-rooted authenticity that set them apart within the label's celebrated roster. The triumph of Midnight Train to Georgia. After moving to Buddha Records, the group reached the pinnacle of their commercial success. In 1973, they released Midnight Train to Georgia, a soulful ballad that became their signature anthem. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 and earned a Grammy Award, solidifying their legacy. Gladys's delivery, rich, aching, and deeply human, captured the sacrifices made for love and dreams. The song remains a timeless classic, symbolizing devotion and resilience across generations. Continued success and cultural impact. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, the group continued producing hits such as Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me, I've Gotta Use My Imagination, and Love Overboard. Their blend of gospel emotion, R&B groove, and pop accessibility made them versatile chart toppers. Beyond music, they symbolized elegance and unity within the African American community during periods of social transformation. Their performances reflected dignity, excellence, and perseverance in an evolving entertainment landscape. A fearless solo journey. When the Pips retired in 1989, Gladys embarked on a solo career that reaffirmed her artistic independence. She explored gospel and contemporary R&B, earning acclaim for projects including her 1994 album, Many Different Roads. Her solo work revealed spiritual depth and vocal maturity, allowing her to connect with new audiences while honoring her roots. Whether performing sacred hymns or soulful ballads, she remained unmistakably herself, authentic, expressive, and guided by faith. Honors and enduring recognition. In 1996, Gladys Knight and the Pips were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, recognizing their monumental contribution to music history. Knight later received the National Medal of Arts and the prestigious Kennedy Center honors. These accolades celebrate not only her voice but her cultural influence. Even in her later years, her concerts remain vibrant gatherings of love, nostalgia, and inspiration. A life of love and resilience. Gladys's personal life has mirrored the complexity of her career. Married 4 times, she has experienced joy and heartbreak while raising children and maintaining faith. Her first marriage to James Newman began in 1960 during her teenage years. As her career accelerated, balancing fame and family proved challenging. Through triumph and struggle, she remained devoted to her children and grounded in her spirituality. Each chapter strengthened her compassion and wisdom. Friendship with a king of pop. Among the many legends she encountered was Michael Jackson. Knight's reflections on him are filled with empathy rather than sensationalism. She described him as sensitive and deeply burdened by fame. To her, he was not merely a global icon but a gentle soul who longed for ordinary moments. She rejected portrayals that dehumanized him, emphasizing instead his vulnerability and generosity. Her memories center on kindness, shared laughter, and a profound understanding of the pressures unique to child stars. Remembering Michael with compassion. Knight often spoke about the emotional toll that superstardom took on Jackson. She recalled his desire for simple freedoms, walking down the street unnoticed, living without constant scrutiny. She believed he carried the world's expectations from childhood and struggled under their weight. Yet she never doubted his artistic genius. In her eyes, his creativity reshaped music forever. When she speaks of him, it is with protective affection and reverence for the extraordinary yet fragile human being behind the fame. A final tribute in song. In 2009, Knight honored Jackson by singing "His Eye is on the Sparrow" and the Lord's Prayer at his memorial service in Los Angeles. Her performance was both a farewell and a prayer for peace. Through trembling emotion and spiritual conviction, she offered comfort to millions grieving worldwide. Her tribute reflected not controversy, but compassion, an affirmation that beneath the spectacle stood a man deserving of understanding. Conclusion: humanity beyond the spotlight. Gladys Knight's life is a testament to endurance, grace, and truth. From a gifted child in Atlanta to an international icon, she has carried herself with humility and strength. Her reflections on Michael Jackson reveal not scandal, but sincerity. A reminder that even legends are human. As one of the last living links to a golden era of soul, she continues to safeguard its stories with dignity. In honoring both her own journey and Michael's, she invites the world to choose empathy over judgment and love over noise.